Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your last week of October weekly reading. It is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. So if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open, and everything that you'll need to know about scheduling is in the description box below for you. You can also follow me over on Patreon. I do additional readings over there. I do spiritual growth, money and career, love readings. There's a link for that as well. When you guys sign up over on Patreon, you get to ask a free question. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding. For my lovely Scorpios, please, may the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. May they please find those who need to hear it. Happy birthday season, my beautiful Scorpios. All right, we're going to take a look and see what's going on for you, Scorpio. Got the Tower in the reverse, the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Got two twos here. I think you're trying to get to a place of having a positive conversation with somebody, trying to see if you guys can get to a place where you can be on the same page, where you guys can talk through or work through something here, okay? I do feel like there's this energy of wanting to keep something together, wanting to make something work, and now it's like, but can we? And how can we? Got the Tower in the reverse. I don't think you want to see this fall apart. The Two of Swords in the reverse, indecisive energy. Like I don't know if this is going to work. Trying to see, can we get along? Are we on the same page? Are we working on the same thing? Are we working towards the same thing? Can we come up with a plan? How can we do this? I think you still see potential, and I think that's what keeps you here. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is the only card in the deck where there are pentacles that are not gold. And that does speak of the potential that it has, right? The Three of Pentacles is also the first card in the tarot that you really see, the first time that you really see any kind of structure. So it really does speak about like being a starting point, right? The starting point with a ton of potential. But that doesn't mean that it's going to land there. I think that's what you're trying to decide. Here you are at this place where there is so much potential with you and this person, and you can see it, right? You know how good it could be, right? But it's this energy of, okay, well, how do we get us there? Can we get us there? The Two of Cups, I think you feel a very special soul connection with this person. To me, Two of Cups can also be a very positive conversation. You have the Staff of Hermes here on it, and the Staff of Hermes, Hermes is the god of communication. You can talk about a really blessed conversation. So that could be something that's in the works for you, or something that's in your mind. What is Scorpio's true intentions when it comes to this situation? What are Scorpio's true intentions when it comes to this situation? Got the Six of Swords in the reverse. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Let's get one more. The Emperor. Now, I would say Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio too, so I know exactly how we can be. Sometimes we like to control things, right? Control outcomes, control situations. I'm the Scorpio Sun and Rising, so I kind of have a double whammy of that. So I'm well versed in how we like to do things. That being said, I do kind of feel that here, but there could be this energy of needing to maybe go with the flow, right? Maybe not trying to hold so tightly or control so much. And I know we do that as a way of kind of trying to make sure we don't get hurt, right? Especially because with loving as deeply as Scorpios do, that also comes hurting deeply too. It's kind of a double-edged sword there. So, that is kind of where that energy of wanting to dictate or control how things are going to go comes from. It's a little bit of a defense mechanism, right? But a need to kind of hold back on that a little bit, by bringing some awareness to it when we're doing it, right? Bringing some awareness to it so that we can see, what? I'm just going to allow things to unfold naturally. I'm not going to push. I'm not going to hold. I'm going to allow what's meant to be. The art of allowing is such a it's such an amazing thing that we all feel like everybody needs to learn, right? The art of allowing things that are meant to go when it's time to go, and allowing things that are meant to come in when it's time for them to come in. So just allowing things to unfold naturally. I've got the Six of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're not quite ready to move on from this yet. Because you do still see so much potential. You do still see so much hope in this connection. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, either you or somebody needs to kind of let their guard down a little bit. Now, I feel like this person, whether it's you're the one that has your guard up because of situations with this person or fear of getting hurt, or whether it's this person that kind of needs to let their guard down a little bit. I feel like there could be some doubts as well. Sometimes the Seven of Wands, when it's in the upright, it can be a card of conviction, right? Just knowing that you know. But in the reverse, sometimes to me, it can speak about having doubts. And so it's like you're not quite ready to move on from this. And that energy really does fit with all these twos that you have here, especially the Two of Swords, right? It's this energy of having a little doubt. Like, I do want this and I do see this potential. But I also see the potential for it to go badly. I also see the potential for me to get hurt in this, right? You know, so you can see both potentials. And sometimes we do have to make sure that we are being realistic with something, right? Because sometimes we can fall in love with the potential a person has, or the potential a relationship has, but not really the reality of where that person is right now, or where the connection is right now. But we, you know, especially because Scorpios they're very, very compassionate, very, very big-hearted. I think Scorpios get a bad rep sometimes because they can be a little bit stingy, but, you know, they're truly so big-hearted. And with that energy, you know, comes getting hurt very deeply. So I do feel the understanding here why you guys have the doubts that you do, because that fear of getting hurt again, right? That fear of going through that kind of stuff again. But I do see that you're not quite ready to give up on it yet. You're having some doubts. You still see a lot of potential for it though. So we're going to take a look at their energy and then their true intentions. Then we're going to see what actions you guys will both be taking, an outcome, and an outcome. So show me this person's energy towards Scorpio. Okay, we got the Four of Swords in the reverse. The Hermit in the reverse. Some of you guys could have just come back from a separation with this person, or a little bit of a break, or a period of no communication, something like that here. It doesn't have to be that way for all of you guys, but for some of you guys, I do feel like that's the case. Maybe you guys have been a little bit on and off with this person, right? But I do feel like you guys are on the on now, and I feel like that's maybe why you have some doubts, okay? Because you know the bad aspects of this person, or the bad aspects of the situation, but you do also know the good as well. You know, that's kind of what keeps you coming back for more, right? So we have the Four of Swords here in the reverse. I do feel like, you know, the silence is broken. I do feel like this person could have expressed some things to you. The Hermit in the reverse, you know, guys reconnecting here. The Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like they, you know, want this opportunity with you. I do feel like they are offering some kind of opportunity here, or seeing the same kind of potential for you guys that you're seeing, Scorpio. The Six of Wands in the reverse. So they could feel like either they're not getting, I'm getting a couple different messages. So just take the ones that are for you, and what's not for you, just leave for somebody else. Some of them could feel like they are not getting the recognition or appreciation or attention that they deserve in a connection. And maybe that's one of the issues, you know, that they have. For others of you, if it's not that, it can very well just be this person just like you, how you have doubts with that Seven of Wands in the reverse. They can have doubts that things are going to be able to work with this Six of Wands in the reverse. So to me, it kind of does feel like, in a sense, you guys are in a similar energy, both coming back, both wanting to come back, both wanting this opportunity, both seeing the potential, both having doubts because of past experiences with this person, maybe with past experiences with other people as well. Their true intentions, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse. I feel like they want to be happy. I feel like they want you to be happy. I feel like they don't want to be indecisive. I feel like they don't want to be having doubts. Like they want to get to a place with that Two of Swords in the reverse where you are both sure, right? The Three of Cups in the reverse, that's another energy of maybe not feeling... Well, we're going to clarify because I'm getting a few different messages. Okay, Three of Swords in the reverse as well. So for some of you guys, if there was past third-party situations, and third party does not always have to be cheating. You know, it can be any kind of third-party interference, whether that is somebody's mama butting in too much, somebody's brother, somebody's friends, right? You know, getting involved in the connection. It doesn't necessarily have to be cheating for it to be a third party. Keep that in mind. But I do feel like there could be, for some of you, this is not a message for everybody. If you don't know this part, then it's obviously not your message. So don't take it on or don't get upset, okay? For some of you guys, where that was the case in the past, some kind of third party involvement, I do feel like there is healing from that here, or a desire to heal that here. Now, for others of you guys, this can just be like wanting forgiveness, wanting to heal from things, you know, heal the connection. But once again, having those doubts about whether that is something that is possible with that Three of Cups in the reverse. They have 2 threes here, though. You know, threes are creation. They are expression. They are starting points. They are forward movement. Now, the Ten of Cups, so I think the desire for both of you guys just to be happy, but wanting to be sure, wanting to know, you know. And I feel like that's that energy you guys are both in as well. They're showing it up as the Two of Swords in the reverse. You're showing it up as the Emperor. Both people just wanting to know. So what actions will this person be taking towards Scorpio? What actions will this person be taking towards Scorpio? Got the World card and the Page of Swords. So to me, the World card here can be the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another one, right? They kind of do go hand in hand. They kind of do go hand in hand. So to me, this looks like, you know, when the end of a cycle closes, it is automatically the beginning of the next one. I do feel like this person really does, because of the Three Swords, especially because of the Three Swords in the reverse, and, you know, their desire to kind of be sure. I feel like you guys could be having a conversation, especially with the Page of Swords. I feel like you guys could be having a conversation. You know, they could be expressing to you, you know, let's put the past in the past. Let's try to start over brand new. Let's try to have a new beginning. Let's try to do things different this time. That's what that feels like to me. So I feel like you guys could be having a conversation somewhere in that realm, okay? Now, what actions will Scorpio be taking towards this person? Now, the Page of Swords can also be them, you know, trying to figure out how to do that. Your action, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So yes, reconnecting, seeing the value in this, reconnecting towards what you value the most within this connection. I feel like that's something that you guys are both trying to do. Them with the Ten of Cups, you with the Ten of Pentacles, is remembering what you guys love about each other in the first place, remembering what brought you guys together in the first place, and reconnecting to the core and the values of the connection. I feel like with the Eight of Cups in the reverse here for you, you know, it's you trying to you guys both basically trying to do the same thing. Both of you basically trying to get to this place where you can come back together, do things differently, get to a place where you guys are sure and confident in your connection, and heal the issues that you guys have both had, and be able to get to a space when you don't have the doubts that you do right now. What is the potential outcome for Scorpio and this person? What is the potential outcome here? Got the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. So I do kind of like that you're getting to the Emperor in the reverse, at least, and the Six of Swords in reverse. I think you guys are making a decision to stay. That is what that feels like to me. But kind of allowing things to unfold. Maybe not getting to a place where you have to dictate, you know, where this is going to go. Just kind of putting your faith into, you know, just putting your faith into it. Let's just leave it like that. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like there is still kind of a lack of clarity when it comes to if this is going to work, how this is going to work, How do we heal this? How do we put this behind us? How do we work through this issue? How do we work through that issue? I kind of feel that here. But I do feel like it's just kind of going to have to be that Emperor in the reverse energy, one moment at a time, not trying to control those things. Let's just deal with problems as they come up type of an energy. That's the best way to kind of avoid some of the arguing and the conflict, is just by not trying to dictate everything, just allowing things to come up as they do. But that is what I have for you guys. Now keep in mind, these are not permanent outcomes. This is just where the energy lies for this week. But that is what I have for you. If it resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, then just check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you guys can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you.